Hey, Embarrassita, Idris here, and today we'll be talking about fertility tech, the latest advancements in artificial reproductive technologies. ART has come a long way since its inception, from intracytoplasmic sperm injection to the cryopreservation of sperm and eggs to pre-genetic testing of embryos. We've seen incredible advancements in the fertility space, but the future may be looking even brighter with these top 5 technologies that might just reshape the IVF industry. Let's dive in. And first on the list, of course, is AI sperm selection. The success of an IVF cycle is partly dependent on the quality of the embryos, which itself is dependent on the quality of the sperm and quality of the egg. We retrieve a limited number of eggs during an IVF cycle and usually we treat all or most of them. But with millions of sperms to choose from, the choice of whether to pick a sperm A or sperm B can have a significant impact on the success of the cycle. Think about it. You're trying to pick out the perfect sperm from millions of sperm. It's like looking for a needle in an haystack, but with way higher stakes. Embryologists have been trained to pick out or to have an eye for good sperms, but AI probably has a better chance of selecting the best sperm more consistently. The algorithms can analyze the perfect sperm based on the motility, the morphology, and even the DNA quality. It's like having a Cupid, but for your eggs and sperm. It's a match. Automated cryo tanks. How many eggs do you have frozen? Strange question. Well, not so much. A lot of people now freeze their sperm, eggs, or even fully formed embryos with the anticipation that they might get to use them in a couple of years into the future. The demand of cryopreservation services is rising, stretching the capacity of already established fertility clinics. The thing is, most cryobanks are integrated into fertility clinics, sharing the same general management and software operations of the clinic. It can only be scaled up to a limit before it becomes a liability to the fertility clinic itself or a risk to the staff having to perform manual maneuvers and arranging stacks of gametes to the ever-increasing number of clients. A startup company, the Tomorrow Cryopreservation Banks, helps out with that. With fully automated system, regardless of the number of clients, with less than 5 clicks, any cryopreserved gametes can be served up from the tank for use. Sort of like an ATM for gametes. Embryo selection using AI. The best embryos to be transferred are usually selected using the Gardner's grading system, which selects embryos based on the level of expansion, the number of dividing cells in the embryo, and the appearance of the individual cells. Usually, after the union between the sperm and the egg, only embryos that have the complete set of chromosomes should continue to develop. However, sometimes embryos with genetic abnormalities still continue to progress and may appear normal. The conventional method to select these embryos cannot detect these abnormalities. AI, however, may be able to monitor the embryos and detect which is most likely to go on to give pregnancies and ultimately live births. Another method used routinely to detect these inconsistencies is the PGT, the pre-genetic testing. Here, about 3 to 5 cells are removed from the embryos and are tested to find out if they have complete chromosomes or genetic properties. This is generally more accurate, but it's quite invasive and may result in some casualties. The AI system may prove to be an overall better choice to select better embryos. Remote ICSI. Intracytoplasmic sperm injection has been a very useful tool in the treatment of male infertility. The ability to pick out a single sperm cell and help it out to fertilize an egg has made a revolutionary impact in the fertility space. Some clinics even use it routinely to treat all their clients, as it has been proven to consistently give good results and prevent cases of zero fertilization. However, manipulating these gametes with the micro gadgets is a difficult skill to master, and with only a few thousand embryologists with these skill sets and an ever-increasing demand for fertility treatments. The ability to perform these procedures remotely might be an absolute win for fertility clinics and for embryologists too. Automated dish maker. A culture media is a liquid that contains nutrients that helps to nourish the sperm, eggs, and helps grow embryos in an IVF lab. Aside from the nourishment, human embryos need to be cultured at a specific temperature, pH level, and CO2 level. Pre-calculated quantities of this culture media are recorded into petri dishes and kept in an incubator overnight for them to equilibrate to the specific temperature and pH level that are viable for the embryos. The development of automated machines that can help to aliquot these media can help reduce the chances of contamination to the lowest level and reduce the time for the preparation of dishes. These advancements in IVF technologies is exciting, and I can't wait for one or more to be implemented into the daily workflow of an embryologist. What do you find the most exciting? And is there any other cutting-edge technology that you think might make it into the IVF lab anytime soon?